Well, hello, Americans. How are you doing this wonderful Saturday evening? It's 12:07. Actually, it's midnight, so it's Sunday. I'm officially corrected. Um, I was just informed that I say a lot. So yeah, the reason why I haven't been on or made any of these videos for a week, I've been spending a lot of time with my son. I don't get to see him a lot. It's not any fault of his mother or anything. It's just we're both rather busy, and whenever I do get to see him, I appreciate it so much. There I go. Again. Another reason why I haven't been on this video thing for a while is that I started a position at Hill Science Diet. It's a dog food plant here in Kansas. I think one of the many. They're a part of the Palmolive Colgate family. I can't go any further into that because it might breach confidentiality. There's been a lot of turn of events. Before I go to the turn of events, like I've said before, I read quite a bit, and it drives my wife insane a lot. Oh, for the local news, this was actually, like at the turn of the year, beginning of the year, we were out on the city streets here in Emporia, and, rig came down one of the streets and got stuck underneath of a light post. And if you want to see it, oh shit, there you go. It got really jam packed up in there. It took them, I don't know how long it took them to get out, but they had the entire block and probably the two extending streets on that street blocked off as well. In front of our lovely university. Imagine that. Oh, yeah. Other thing is I'm wearing this loud shirt that my lovely wife really loves. And I wear it when I can, even though it shows how large my fat belly is. Anyway, let me correct this necklace thing. It's catching the light the wrong way. Well, other than that, there's other things in the news. Like here recently, I was reading in
Fox News.
On Fox News on the internet on my phone that Iran is rather pissed off at the United States and Israel because they believe that we, along with Israel, killed 3 top scientists of their nuclear program and an attempt to kill a 4th one. They have vowed vengeance against us because, pretty much they hate us.
What are they going to do?
But what really can they do? They don't have an Air Force, and they don't have a Navy.
Missiles either.
So their long-range missiles can only reach over to, Iraq. So they might be able to hit one of our bases, but they'll irradiate themselves and essentially kill themselves by doing so. So good luck there. And if we weren't over there in the first place with the 900 bases that we have in 130 different countries in the Middle East, we have quite a few of those bases. I'm sure they wouldn't be pointing fingers at us quite so quickly. That is my opinion. If you don't like it, where you can. Anywho,
That's the freedom of speech for you.
Yeah. I got new glasses. Yeah, it really isn't relevant as to what I'm speaking about. Ron Paul is doing excellent in his campaigning. Well, he could be doing increasingly so, but that whole Romney thing, I mean, it's starting to piss me off. The guy, he's running on a platform. He is anti-abortion. He is pro-life. Though, but that's the only thing he's got going for him. But he's getting that's the exposure that he's getting, and that's, I guess, what most people that listen to him, and I guess most of the people that are listening, period, are going for. Considering the media is completely blacked out, Ron Paul, he's still doing really well without their help. And anytime they get the chance to, they keep on bashing him, but it just keeps on making him stronger. So keep on bashing him, and basically you're helping him because, those negative smear campaigns don't really help you. On top of that, he's winning not winning in New Hampshire, second place in New Hampshire. He's really ahead in South Carolina already. He's not going to do too much campaigning in Florida, but, all the other places he's going to do just fine in, I'm sure. Especially that in Texas because, considering that's where he's from. Oh, yeah. I was not going to really mention this, but, like, a week or so ago, my wife
do it and see what happens.
Got really irate. Because my wife has a serious fear of spiders.
It is a serious fear. It's called arachnophobia, you meanie.
It's arachnophobia. I don't know what they call scorpionophobia, but I have a fear of scorpions. I guess that is a scorpionophobia.
Who had a zombie nightmare the other night?
I had a zombie nightmare that my wife was eating my arm. Yeah. It wasn't really a nightmare. It was just, I'm sure it was a metaphoric, dream representing, the fact that
Should we discuss Marley and me?
That she's eating my soul. Anyway.
And my sensitive husband cries during Marley and me.
Yeah. I also cried during Old Yeller.
Old
Yeller. Sorry. I totally screwed that one up.
Marley and Me is a really good movie, though. It makes me cry, so.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're being so random. I'm sure you're finding this either really hilarious or just totally screwed up. Anyway, I would show you the spider, but it's not really worth your time. I mean, it's a tiny little brown spider.
It was not tiny, and it crawled across my arm while I was sitting on the couch.
That was funny.
No, it wasn't. Oh, and my husband is so awesome because he was going to kill it for me, missed it. Then it climbed on the wall, and he missed it. And then he told me he smashed it, which he didn't. We could have a rogue spider, and it's all your fault.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there was another thing. I watched postings on, Facebook quite a bit. I found this one, and it's actually really, really accurate. Debt added by previous 43 U.S. presidents combined from 1789 through 2008, $6.3 trillion. Debt added by President Obama in one term, $6.5 trillion. Wow. That's pretty messed up, isn't it? He is such an awesome guy. He has gotten this economy rolling on the right track.
He's asking for more power.
And he's asking for more power so that he might actually turn around the only one good thing that FDR ever did. And that is place term limits. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's amazing that FDR only did one good thing. And that was in retrospect when he was on his deathbed, I'm sure. Even though that's not the way it was written in the history books. Mm-hmm. I watch a lot of things and read a lot of things, like I've said before. And I'm working on, I already watched Obama Deception, which was an awesome, film by Alex Jones of Infowars.com.
And you can find it on YouTube.
Also, where is that? Video.
In-game.
Oh, in-game. enslavement of the entire human race and all that crap. Where there's the videos. A blueprint for global enslavement. That's the entire title. It was released in 2007 by Alex Jones. PrisonPlanet.tv. You can get it on the internet. You can go to BT Junkie. You can go wherever the hell you want to find it. I'm sure you can find it relatively easy. Even probably order it from his site. Which I recommend, but you don't have to listen to me because you have the liberty not to. I'm just rambling here, aren't I? I would ask you all to give me some ideas as to what you would like to hear me discuss. I don't know if I'm that humorous or anything. I don't believe I am. And my gay
I
cats.
posted pictures to Facebook of you losing at Monopoly.
Oh, and you can look at my wife's profile and see me losing at Monopoly. But you can't do that because she has everything set to private. Sucks to be you.
I have plenty of friends that know both of us that can see it, though.
Alright. Anywho, I am going to get the hell off of here. But before I do, I am going to get this picture that I had put on here. It was an extra picture. Wow. I got an influx of pictures of my son because my wife gave them to me, and I appreciate it so much. I really do. I love the pictures. I didn't have so many of them on my computer. Anyway, the quote is from James Warburg in the Senate of Foreign Relations Committee, February 17th, 1950. We shall have world government, whether or not you like it, by conquest or consent. Wow. This is the mindset that we're going to deal with. And we're going to continue to deal with unless we, the people, actually stand up and take back our country. Anyway, as, some crazy German said way back in the day, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.